Hi there, everybody. I'm Laurie Barraco, and it's time for my predictions for the week of September 30th, 2018. And the deck that I select from is the Gilded Royale Tarot by Sarah Marchetti. And before I start my predictions, I do want to just kind of put it out there that I know that there's a lot that's happening in the collective, politics, personal lives, healing, people finding their truth and finding their voices. And this is part of the awakening. And I do want to say this is that I'm going to encourage everybody to really try to find their center, try to ground yourselves, try not to jump to conclusions, and remember that everybody has their own truth based upon their life experiences, which help create and go into our perspective and our belief system. So we all know how some people can love a certain dish and other people don't care for it and they don't like how it tastes. Just remember that these individual perspectives and beliefs and personality traits go into our world and our reality. So let's try to hold space for each other as well as ourselves, and just kind of hang on as we ride this awakening wave of consciousness, and things, yes, are getting stirred up, but it's important that we try to not get too far of ourselves and the situations. And I do believe that there are a lot more details and information that will come into play with just about everything. And I'm not just talking about politics. I'm talking about our lives, our belief systems, things we were kind of on the fence about. So just hang on there. There's a lot of information that's coming forward, and we all have different truths. And that's really important that we try to keep that in the back of our minds. All right, so I'm giving the cards a little bit of a shuffle, and then I will select 3 cards from the top of the deck. 1, 2, 3. Well, it looks like this week we will have more of confusion. We may not have all of the answers. So as I had mentioned just before, that the understanding, the details, the information is going to be coming in. I feel like it'll be coming in waves. And then there are more waves, and then there's more information, and then there are conscious shifts in ourselves as well as the collective. So it does look like we might be in more of a state of confusion and uncertainty next week. And this is not just on a global collective level. This is as individuals with our paths and how things are looking. So things may look a little bit foggy or hazy, but within the next couple of months, month and a half, I feel like things will get a lot more clear with our paths and our perspectives and our beliefs and where we sit on certain things. We have the moon reversed. So this could be that illusion that we're seeing. We don't have all the information. And it's quite possible we're basing our opinions and making judgments based upon the old us, the old way of thinking, the old way of doing things. The next card I have is the 7 of Wands reversed. Again, this feels like it's more of that in-between space and not quite sure. Things are not as clear as they could be, or what we're comfortable with. And the last card we have is the World reversed. So again, we don't have that completion. So we're kind of in that in-between stage. Now, this doesn't mean that there'll be fuzziness and confusion in all areas of our lives. No, there are some areas that maybe we've already done our work and there's a sense of completion, a sense of resolution. But then in other areas, things still may be quite a bit fuzzy and hazy. All right, so ground yourself, sage yourself, do what you need to do to kind of disconnect in a healthy way from the chaos that's on the outside world. Because the more you connect with that chaos there, you're bringing it into your own sacred space within you and your world. All right, I'm Laurie Barraco. Thank you so much for tuning in. Namaste.